against COVID-19 pandemic.
First, the top news headlines. 20 cadres of 4 insurgent outfits lay down arms in Manipuri. Nine die in Kolkata building fire. Chief Minister Prime Minister Modi announced ex gratia for kin of victims. And India reports 15,388 new COVID-19 cases, 77 deaths in the last 24 hours. Good evening and welcome to Times of Manipur Television English News at 6:30. As a responsible citizen, it is our duty to minimize the spread of coronavirus as much as possible. Wash your hands frequently with soap for at least 20 seconds. Using an alcohol-based sanitizer also helps keep the virus at bay. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. Avoid stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Always wear a mask before stepping out and even in your own home in the presence of outsiders, as masks have been proven effective in containing the virus. Maintain a social distance of at least 2 meters in public places. This is Loving RIMAI giving you the latest news update. Altogether, 20 cadres from different underground outfits laid down arms before Chief Minister Biren Singh in a homecoming ceremony organized by the State Home Department at the banquet hall of 1st Battalion Manipur Rifles today. The cadres who have joined the mainstream included 16 from Thado People's Liberation Army, TPLA, 2 from 1 UG group, 1 each from PLA and Pripak Pro. They brought 1 AK-56 rifle, 1 M15 rifle, 1 MK-33 rifle, 1 UZ SMG, 1 Lethot gun, 1 Glock 19 pistol, 6 9mm pistols, 2.32 pistols, 1.22 pistol, and 75 assorted ammunitions. Speaking on the occasion, Chief Minister Biren said that central government's development policy for northeastern states witnessed a sea change ever since Narendra Modi became the Prime Minister of the country. Prime Minister Modi believes in the idea of strong one India having equal development in all the states, Chief Minister Biren added. Speaking to media, Chief Minister Biren assured the surrendered cadres that the government would never disappoint them, informing that the state has now a comprehensive surrender-cum rehabilitation scheme under which they would get different rehabilitation benefits. He also urged all the members of different armed outfits to come to the negotiating table and join the mainstream, stating that peace is very essential to achieve progress and development. Maintaining that Manipur is now on the path of development, with hundreds of youths contributing their might in economic growth through entrepreneurship in the past 4 years, the Chief Minister pointed out that all these were possible due to restoration of peace in the state. Ministers, MLAs, top civil, police, paramilitary and army forces were also present at the occasion. Under the revised scheme for surrender-cum rehabilitation of militants in the northeast states, 2018 of the Union Ministry of Home Affairs, rehabilitation benefits given to the surrendered cadres included a one-time financial grant of Rs 4 lakh to each cadre, which is to be kept in a bank in their names as fixed deposit for a period of 3 years. They will stay in a rehabilitation camp for 3 years, during which they will be paid monthly stipend of Rs 6,000 each. Incentives for surrendered weapons have also been provided.
ngasi dugumba chilnaw singna peace ki lambi da halak pir kan da koi mayam ga mato ina tawus da koi na koi ga sama ngal loi forever na koi gi manipur bu mang da pununa bagi aphaba wakhalon ga loina na lebiri bu pon mayam da koi mateng pang na bhona ke aduna tai chilnaw mayam da once again manipur da shanti thamse khulai gi lalho bagi Irang lehelagum si political solution porakpa political dialogue to kanda yamna ingba takpa Manipuri mu henba haibase akhoi mayam gi thoni.
9 emergency responders have died in a fire that broke out at a multi-story building in Kolkata last evening. West Bengal Fire and Emergency Services Minister Sujit Bose confirmed that 4 firefighters, 2 RPF Jawans and 1 Kolkata Police ASI have died in the blaze. The new Kollegard building on Kolkata's Strand Road, where the fire broke out yesterday, houses offices of the railways. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee reached the spot last night to oversee rescue efforts. Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee expressed quite sadness over the incident. She also announced ex gratia of rupees 10 lakh each to the kin of the deceased, along with a government job to 1 family member. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Modi has approved an ex gratia of rupees 2 lakh each from Prime Minister's National Relief Fund (PMNRF) for the next kin of those who have lost their lives due to the tragic fire in Kolkata, and rupees 50,000 to those seriously injured. Prime Minister Narendra Modi extended his condolences to the kin of the deceased. Kolkata police was first alerted about the fire at 6:10 p.m. yesterday. At least 10 fire engines were rushed to the spot and are still working to get the situation under control. The cause of the fire on the 13th floor of the new Kollegard building is yet to be ascertained. India recorded 1,12,44,786 confirmed COVID-19 cases, including 1,57,930 deaths. A total of 1,08,99,394 people have recuperated from COVID-19 so far. There are 1,87,462 active cases in the country as of date, which comprises 1.67% of the total caseload, the data stated. India's recovery rate continues to rise and now stands at 96.93%. Globally, more than 11.69 crore people have been infected by the coronavirus and 27.21 lakh have died so far. India has begun the second phase of the vaccination drive, in which everyone above 60 years of age and those over 45 years with comorbidities will be able to get the COVID-19 vaccine. India's regulator has granted restricted emergency use approval for 2 vaccines, Covishield and Covaxin. The cumulative number of COVID-19 vaccine doses administered in India has crossed 2.26 crore according to the Union Health Ministry. Manipur registered 5 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours, taking the total tally to 29,296. The state's coronavirus active cases has decreased to 29, while the cumulative number of recovered cases is 28,894, according to COVID-19 Command Control Room. The fresh cases are from Imphal East, Imphal West, Bishnupur and Jiribam districts. The recovery rate is 98.62%. The state's death toll remains at 373 for the last 1 month. Meanwhile, a surge in COVID-19 cases in Maharashtra has forced the state government to reimpose restrictions and lockdowns in several major cities, including Mumbai, Pune, Nashik and Nagpur. The COVID-19 pandemic had devastated the world in 2020. The high volume of patients had taken a toll on the health system across the world, and Maharashtra was no exception. With the recent surge in COVID cases, despite an immunization drive, the state government is trying to strike preemptively and stop the virus from spreading by imposing restrictions and lockdowns. The Uddhav Thackeray-led government has imposed strict restrictions in many places, a media report said. Let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Saklon ama nungsiraba khonjel phazaraba sur kayaga loinana ahal angang pumnamakki thamoibu sumatuna lakliba seisakpi RK Nandesori lakliba tarik 16 thangje numitki numidang pung 8 makhai taba matamda mayamda khudol tamjaragani Nandesori dagi apamba isai khanbi bagaloinana wari watai sabina bagidamak aikhoigi number 7629943543 da call tobiro khandi nangi michi khatlakanu
Khanghanjaba Haukiba February kunithoi Englishingani kunmathoida Civil Judge Junior Imphal Eastna Pikiba Judgment amagi matung ina Sri Ningthaujam Irabot Singhna BJP Lamlai Mandalgi President oina thabak pure. Loinana Sri Ilam Amit Kumar Singhbu Mandalasigi President oina District President hapkiba adu chanahan khidre. Maram maduna Sri Ilam Amit Kumar Singhna mahaki makhada semkiba Booth Level Committee Singh Pumnamak Chanararoi Amadi Sri Ningthaujam Irabot Singhgi makhada Han Lairamba Booth Level Committee Singh adu oina chanaragani. Khanganjariba Y Achauba General Secretary Organization BJP Lamlai Mandal.
Sri Hari Sarnam Aigi Ipuroiba Nomai Kapam Indrajit Singhna Magi Nungsisaraba Imung Manong Khwai Sagai Marumapang amadi Mari Mata Pumnamak Puthaduk Lamlaga Haukiba Marsi Tang ama English ni Kunmathoi Fairen gi tara taret ni panba Ningthaukapan numitta Sri Hari gi charanda changjakre Lakliba tang manga Fairen gi kunithoi ni panba Irai numitta Asi sanchoi lakhot charaga Lakliba tang tara humdoi Fairen gi thasi thangja numitta Shraddha din thokle Namit asida laikhidrabagi atma santi gi damak ngamsaba basu kharadang Hari Sankritan galoinana Sri Hari gi charanda kachagadauri Upalakhya asida Brahman Vaishnav Ahallaman Marumapang Khwai Pumnamakna Matam Chana Lengbiraknaba Haizari Seva Phangjariba Singh Nomai Kapam Lokeshwari Devi Shraddha Mini Kennedy Nomai Kapam Machanupa Kesorjit Nomai Kapam Machanupa Singjamai Wangma Mongkhang Lambi Imphal.
Welcome back after the break. Residents of Liwa Naurem Lekai staged a sit-in protest today at Liwa Naurem Lekai Community Hall condemning the incident of February 28, where 16 years old R.K. Casper was killed and 7 others were injured when a violent clash erupted between two families. Taking part in the protest, K. Binodini Devi, a protester, blamed the police for their negligence as they failed to pick up the licensed gun used by Longjam Picto Singh, aged 70 years. Binodini also expressed disappointment that Singjamai police failed to control and provide safety of the public on the day of the incident.
Punamak Pagat Piu have a matamda, Mina Pagat Pigidre, Sidi Bangangze, Matonda Zupopani, Adugamo Koi Polisana, colliding the local Piram Tadi, a quick Lekaizida, Hidom Lekai, Adagi, Naurium Lekai, Winam Lekai, the Awabatari, but it might be in Matamana lady was here. Polisna, Mato Kana Tabaktoram, Taradi, Asumba Awabaze, Toy Habaze, she has a
Members of All Manipur Integrated Child Development Scheme ICDS Project Supervisors Association today staged a sit-in protest over delayed salary in front of Social Welfare Department Office, North AOC, Imphal. ICDS Supervisor Sinam Tampa drew the attention of the concerned authority in releasing the pending salaries from the past 6 to 7 months for the supervisors working under ICDS project. She also said that honorarium for Anganwadi workers and helpers have been pending for over a year. Sinam Tampa also condemned the authorities for misappropriate functioning of the department related to promotion, differences of pay scale with the same post, etc. She also appealed to the concerned authority to resolve the issue at the earliest before they launch an agitation.
Waraga, Tabak department, Tabaku, my am Hapchalaga, Wadi Waraga, Kogi from Toparachi, am what pass you may am Zeloimak, Kanzani, Duga, Ziki, honorarium Sisu, a Koi Adagia, the Bani finance, the Guinea Habineting Bug, my among the Habido, a Koi finance, do Kanzade, do Yona, Aquina, Lauzerico Colause, Hosiki, Lady Mama Pamsi Yona. Tabiu, Kogi Awaziko, and Biu, and not Ragadi, Koyadum, Smashum Toragadi, Hotabak, Lepning a Cadore, Lepagi, this is Laura Ani Havasi in Singer.
Director of Social Welfare Department Ngangom Uttam said that rise in drugs and substance abuse among youths in the state is a major issue. He said this during a state-level workshop held today on prevention of drugs and substance abuse amongst children. Manipur State Legal Services Authority and Manipur Commission for Protection of Child Rights jointly organized the workshop. The workshop was held in 3 technical sessions. Speaking at the workshop, Social Welfare Director Ngangom Uttam appreciated the support of the masses in the fight against drugs. Uttam asserted that community participation is an indication that the public is against drugs. Uttam added that use of illicit drugs are high among the youth as older people are more aware of its ill effects. The Social Welfare Director also stressed on the need for providing counseling and awareness to this section of the society. Chairperson of Manipur Commission for Protection of Child Rights, PH Mani Babu Sharma, and Deputy Member Secretary of Manipur State Legal Services Authority, S. Sadananda, were also present during the workshop.
Angangsingda akoina sigumba drug ka mari leinaba awareness program sinba khudingi moibu motivate tawba yaba moigi career option piba yaba career counseling gi topic amamamdi yawhan gadabane na khale kaigino haidi angangsingina nisa sijanarakpa mana nataba lambi da chalakpa matam se kari dano haiba kanda ningba kaiba matam daneba punsida ningba thungaga loi chalo di yaroi ningba kaiba se dum thengnar kaneba aduna aikoigi angangda lairi kanna pau natraga sanaba matamda thawayano sano waina moida pungning thogat piba mai pangnabagi lambi da tambiba sumaina magi punsida mai thirakpa matamda karmaina thengnagadage failure se karmaina face tawgadage karmaina mayoknagadage se chu aikoi ahal moina mapa moina mama moina tambigadabane.
Ideal Club Sagobon Tera Kaitel today observed its Platinum Jubilee celebration at the club in Tera. President of the club, R.K. Tombisana, other club members, R.K. Nokusana and Moirangthem Tarun were also present. As a part of the event, founders and late members of the club were honored by presenting simple gifts. General Secretary of Ideal Club, A. Lemba, said that club has been working for the development of the locality since its establishment in 1946.
Ngasi asina sahi humdraga manga suraktana Platinum Jubilee hoi pangthok sabane hai ba thorom asida khoi atai ga thoidokna khoi manadabida hana thau paibir thau pubiramba hoi halaman singda oina khoi honor tawjabane hana pham paibiramba khoi ki president the secretary na singba halaman singdo khoi kokholakanda makhoi do oina khoi honor tawjabane Ideal Club ase matamdugi 1946 ta nikhlamba club oiba maramda club asigi member sing je hujik hujik su khoi atopa district ya dagi mayam yawi dana khoi masi local club late habeduma ai myam haijage masi khoi Manipur gi oiba se club ne haiba su khoi dum khoi lobi ya haina okham masiga khoi ai thamjage.
Troops of Assam Rifles, Kopum Battalion under the aegis of Headquarters 21 Sector Assam Rifles and Inspector General Assam Rifles East in collaboration with Saina Institute of Medical Sciences, Porumpad, Imphal today organized a joint medical camp for residents of Satudai Village, Kopum Valley, District Nonai. Free medical treatment including prescription, medicines, first aid kits, lab tests and necessary life-saving drugs were distributed during the camp. A total of 109 locals benefited from the camp. Thoubal Zilla Parishad organized a district Sabha for Panchayati Raj Institute, PRI members of Thoubal district today at election counting hall of DC office complex. In the district Sabha, work program undertaken by District Panchayat for the year 2021-22 was passed unanimously. Taking part in the Sabha, Thoubal Zilla Parishad member Pairojam Heramni under Rural Development and Panchayati Raj Department, the district formed 12 sectoral working groups SWG. Each SWG comprises of one district officer, a Zilla Parishad member, one Gram Panchayat Pradhan as a representative of PRI member. Heramani added that these sectoral working groups will help in the developmental works of Gram Panchayat as each SWG gives emphasis on the development of the society. Representatives of PRI and officials of department attended the Sabha. Troops of Assam Rifles, Kadamtala Battalion under the aegis of Headquarters 21 Sector Assam Rifles and Inspector General Assam Rifles East organized a COVID-19 vaccination awareness drive today at Jenam Valley of Kashar district. The vaccination awareness drive was mainly conducted across Mochar, Jenamgad and Bara Akbar villages. We'll be back with more updates after the break. Stay tuned.
Hui Mangkre Kagwa Naurem Laikai Degi, Manipur Dog Lovers Club na rescue Torokiba, local breed ki brown machu oiba hui ase haukiba March ki tang mari irai numit ki nongalamdai pung mari muk tawa matamda Khurai da leiba Manipur Dog Lovers Club ki shelter asidagi nanthokuna chengkhrai kanagumana thengna pi bayawrbade Manipur Dog Lovers Club ta pau pibirau awamal matik chana tawjagani contact number 9615009127 natraga 8787481217
Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, developing tomorrow presents Panthoibi Green Homes, a destination of luxury living, equipped with modern amenities. Launching on 12th of April 2021. Pre-register starts from 1st of March to get special discount. Panthoibi Green Homes. For more details, kindly contact Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, Uripok Taurang Bamlaikai, Imphal.
Panthoibi Construction Private Limited na miyam gidamak G+2 dagi G+6 ta upgrade tawkraba residential project amakak launch tawjare. Apun basembam ki 10% amok down payment pibiraga lemoriba 90% aduna chahida 6.99% ki changda thagi installment basis ta thibirak payagan. Ngasi maleng simbiro Panthoibi Construction Private Limited associate company of Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited Torambam Lekai.
Welcome back. Deputy Speaker of Manipur Legislative Assembly, Kongkham Robendro, said that there is a need for unity among the various sections of the society for the overall development. He also appealed to all to support in preserving smaller communities as Aimol community, which is diminishing over the years. He was speaking while attending the Aimol Culture Meet 2021 today at Aimol Kundampa village under Tengnopal district. United Committee Manipur UCM President Sunil Karam, President of Aimol Tribe Union Manipur, Atum RT Ankel and Sikmai Constituency MLA, Sikmai Assembly Constituency H. Dingo attended the cultural meet. LH match. LYFC Laikon beat Saruk FC by 2-0 in the third match. The first VCPC Trophy Manipur State Open 9-a-side football tournament 2021, which began on February 28 last, is being organized by Villages Community Progressive Committee. Altogether, 18 teams are participating in the tournament. Before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. 20 cadres of 4 insurgent outfits lay down arms in Manipur. Nine die in Kolkata building fire. Chief Minister Prime Minister Modi announced ex gratia for kin of victims. And India reports 15,388 new COVID-19 cases, 77 deaths in the last 24 hours. That is the end of the bulletin. For the news at 6:30, stay tuned to Times of Manipur Television News for more updates.